You're Near the Wild with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska.
We've got bars, so it gets recording.
It's gotta be recording.
It hears us. If nothing else, this little robot inside will be entertained.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alright. Greg Chaille, you left us on our own, to our own devices, and this is what's going to happen.
Yep.
Doing this podcast.
We decided to get on the bus and do the podcast actually like the old days when you were here.
It's too nice not to be on the bus.
It is unbelievable today. And the whole week's been actually beautiful. Cinco de Mayo was fun. Everything was good. So far it's been a beautiful, good week, and all the snow's gone, and the bears are out. And they're starting to do the bear warnings, warning joggers. I know you like to run, but you better really run fast.
It's too bad because there's no time to train to run from the bears. You're either sitting in your house wishing it wasn't snowy, or you're about to die outside.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to stretch before you go running, because you might be in the marathon of your life.
All right, this is Near the Wild. I'm John Norris.
I'm Matt Becker.
Greg Chaille usually is here, but he just got his teeth pulled out.
He didn't actually get his teeth pulled.
Didn't get pulled out?
No, that they did is they're going to try to rebuild the bone. So sometime at some point. So I got him a...
Sounds like they upsold him.
Yeah, the tooth fairy did not show up. Instead, he's got more teeth than he started with, it sounds like. They put a tooth in there. That's weird.
You have trouble with these ones? Why don't we add a few more?
Mm-hmm.
Just to even it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even without him, we're going to keep going on.
Yeah, no, we, it's symbolic at best, but yeah.
I'm wearing a black band around my arm in honor of Greg's mouth.
I'm wearing a black band to honor the fact that his back tooth was actually a cavity. One big cavity. They were gonna pull it, and what they're gonna do? Are they gonna root canal? And the root of all evil. He needed it. He said it was in immense pain.
Yeah.
And then they called him at 8 a.m. and said, "Yeah, it's on," like a rave. And so he had to go to the dentist unexpectedly when he's drunk. Because at 8 a.m. in Bisbee, you're drunk,
well, that's how
you're not assuming you have anything to do. And then they cold call you, and they go, "Hey, you're our 5th customer today. Come on in." So he had to go to the dentist.
What kind of dentist is this? Just, hey, keep your schedule open. We'll let you know.
I don't know. I've always been angry at dentists and stuff because they always want to give me like can you come in at 8:10? And you're like, no, I can come in the afternoon. Oh, those are all full. Who's getting the afternoon slots? That's what I don't know. I work nights. Screw you. So I've never been to a dentist. You always keep wanting to give me, I'll stay up. I'll come into the dentist. Screw you. I'll do my own work. Go on YouTube. You can do anything they can do. Anything is available. You can amputate your own leg. I should do it just to prove it.
I learned how to wire a lamp on YouTube. So if you can't learn how to do a root canal, you're messing up.
I'm telling you. It's not all about sales. Some of it's information.
But it's a beautiful day here in Alaska. It is officially summer, I think. At least, Alaska-wise. It's still spring, I know, technically, according to the calendar, but...
No, in Alaska, this is summer. I mean, we're literally hitting 60s, and 60s and 70s is about our summer, and 80s is a fluke, and we had those last year, a handful. But the sun is different up here, and it's not fair.
Yeah, it's the sun. It's bright. It's not really warm. It's not especially hot out. Like you can leave a dog in a car here. Which is nice.
100%. You can leave a kid in the car here, which is nice. All the time.
Sometimes I just get kids to sit in my car.
You don't want to park in front. But the thing is it's a weird heat up here because, even after like we'd gone to LA and came back, and our 65 feels like about 78.
Yeah, I think it's relative.
We get longer sunlight all day. It stays out longer. But you know how they have the fake wind chill factor? They go, oh, yeah, and in the Midwest, it's minus 60. And they go, no, it's 15 below, and then you got wind, and you're saying it's minus 60?
It's just cold as hell.
That's just ridiculous. That's not even close to true. That's like buying stuff with Camel Cash saying you paid for it. You didn't. But they banned Camel Cash. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, can't use it anymore. But the thing is you go, well, no, it's not real. But our heat is so weird, and no one's ever done a thing where it just feels warmer. When we're 80 degrees, I'll take anybody from Hawaii, Florida, Arizona, and put them out there and go,
yeah.
it's hot as hell.
Yeah.
But it's 80 degrees. That's not that hot.
But I like that it's so when I'm in LA, it's the kind of hot where like the back of your knee, like your knee pit is just sweaty all day, and I like that doesn't happen in Alaska very often. I like the it's a calmer heat.
Yeah, it is, but it's passive. And I said it. I mean, there have been times up here where I went, this is as hot as I've ever been anywhere. But not with the humidity. That's the thing. We don't usually have too heavy humidity.
I think northern climates, body hair gets thicker, so that might just be hairier people.
Yeah, no, that could be weird. But the other thing is you have the reference point of what cold is. See,
True.
If you spend all your time in warm, you
Compared
go...
to what it was a week ago.
Today's hotter
shit.
than yesterday in Gila Bend, Arizona. How would you even know that? The rocks are bubbling.
We got a heat wave in Death Valley. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, is this the worst it's ever been?
Everything is already dust. I don't know how you can tell.
What are you going to do today? I'm going to vacuum.
The thermometer melted a week ago. How can you tell it's hotter?
Yeah, that's the key, though, is that weather is consistent. And the thing is, it's beautiful now because now they're talking about global warming. I mean, they've been talking about it, but now they're actually acting like it's some panic thing. It's almost like a bad movie. We have a black president, and they're panicking about this world disaster that could be coming. And I go, every movie with a black president, we all die. It was always a running gag in Hollywood, but we really have one now.
Every time Morgan Freeman is president, something bad happens.
I think that's why he goes on the air and he goes, okay, I have something really important to talk to you about. You go, this is a movie. This isn't real. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe in your health care. I don't believe in your weather scare. I don't believe in any of this.
What about movies where there's a female president? What if we get a female president?
Have there been one?
I don't know.
I think, no, Tank Girl was the last one that even came close.
I think in Battlestar Galactica there's a female president, but it's because like she's the Secretary of Education and everybody else dies.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that would be Hillary Clinton's move.
That's it. Yeah, get in close enough that you can...
Hope for a robot alien invasion.
Yeah. No, I mean, that makes actually a lot more sense.
Easier than campaigning.
I mean, no.
They probably just give her that job. I think that's lower than the job she has now. I'm not sure.
I'm not. She resigned. And so
she resigned?
Yeah, well, she stepped down, yeah, and they have a new, yeah. So, you didn't know that, yeah.
I didn't read that on it.
It's in the news.
I only read it.
Yeah.
I only read BuzzFeed.
Yeah, well, BuzzFeed doesn't catch a lot of things. Like, yeah. Sting's doing a benefit. Oh, this is our hot time of year when we start going into our elections, and my new thing to do at the bar is to ask people who are going, hey, dude, are you going to vote for legalizing marijuana? I go, absolutely. And then I turn to them and go, when do you vote, though? Not one person last night had a clue what day you voted. I go, it's actually November 4th, 2014. He goes, maybe May? I don't know, man.
I hope it's a Saturday.
I'm like, your vote is so completely lost. They go, unless you guys get a good write-in campaign, this thing is a boondoggle because they're...
Do you think they know that when they legalize marijuana, it's going to get more expensive?
Don't ruin it for them. Don't ruin it for them because that was somebody told me that. I was like, well, all they got to do is like they do in Colorado and just tell them we're going to put it all in the schools. And I go, put marijuana in the schools? No, the money we're going to put in the schools. And I go, you don't think the drugs will get there too? And they go, they're already doing it, man. That's what she told me. And she was just a cute little hippie girl, but she just had all the bad answers that you always expect from a 22-year-old that's stoned.
She's actually their media.
Dude, you can make pants with this stuff. I go, is that what you're going to do? She goes, well, no, but you could. You could.
Why would you smoke your pants? That doesn't
make
sense. I go,
we could keep it illegal too. And she goes, that's bullshit. And I go, I know, I'm with you. And she goes, so you're pro or anti? She wanted me to lock in on it. And I'm like, I don't know.
Can I count on your vote?
Yeah. I said, well, I'm going to vote. Are you going to vote? And she goes, I don't vote. At the end, I was like, that's funny. You're jamming me up on hi, I'm going to vote, but you don't vote. She goes, it doesn't matter if you vote or not. That's what she told me. Now I'm like going, are we still talking about the marijuana bill? I goes, oh no, that's going to pass though.
The Electoral College.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
As long as it doesn't hinge on you, it'll pass. You little pile of patchouli. It was just funny. It was just, kids are so dumb now. They literally are the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I don't mean all of them. You know, it's like saying all kids.
I don't think it's just kids.
All kids are
I think it's
autistic.
everybody.
No, just half of them now. Only half are autistic. Hey, look, tinfoil.
I definitely read a headline. I didn't read the whole thing, but I read the headline that said like 1 in 4 kids in America have ADHD, but like less than like 0.3% of kids in France have ADHD.
What are you getting at?
I don't know.
They're not that observant in France?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm saying we should have more croissants.
Wine and
Croissants.
cheese. Kids drink wine at a young age there.
That's,
They're not ADHD.
see,
They're...
I'm not a monster. I'm helping these kids.
What is it?
Giving
The
them
fetal
wine.
alcohol syndrome babies. They're not ADHD. They're too slow to be hyperactive. I would like to say something for my family. I am going to move out of the house. Good, you're 37. For God's sakes, move out. No, that's the thing. It's all the kids all over the world. I just saw where we fell behind again in reading. Now we've been behind in
Can't
math.
even read.
No, we can't read, but that's going to really affect their math scores because they're going to give them a written explanation.
Oh man, those story problems are the worst if you can't read them.
No, that's
you
it.
You can't do the math and you can't read it. This is a mess.
If
This
a
is a
train's
crisis.
going one way and then a bus is going this way, and they're like, "Who's on the bus? Is Jay-Z on the bus? Because Jay-Z on the bus, I'll fucking follow the bus." It's like, all right, you're missing the point here. You don't understand the first thing about the bus. I used to take the bus all the time when I was moving.
Jay-Z wouldn't be on a bus.
When I was taking weed across country.
It's a private jet. So a private jet leaves New Jersey, and then it's meeting up with a yacht in Miami. What time do
Justin Bieber show up?
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as the cameras are
We
there.
should be writing the SATs.
Yeah, that's it. These kids will understand the test now.
Mm. I get all of my news from the radio, I think, while I'm driving around. I just heard. Now this is going to be a podcast where I just talk about things I heard.
No, that's I think that's
On Science Friday on NPR, they were talking about the world's scientifically proven funniest joke. Do you know what the joke this is?
no.
It's a pretty funny joke. I don't know. It's a loose science. So the joke is, 2 guys are hunting in the woods. One of the guys grabs his chest and falls over. And his friend immediately pulls out a cell phone and calls 911 and says, "You got to help me. I think my friend is dead." And the 911 operator says, "Okay, calm down. First of all, I need you to confirm that he's dead." And so the 911 operator waits for a second, and then hears a gunshot. And then the guy comes back on the line and says, "Okay, now what?"
That's funny in a science way.
Yeah, so that's apparently...
That's funny. That's for science guys. That's funny. Because I remember the funniest Jewish joke. Because I remember a thing on one of the things that did that, and they did the funniest Jewish joke ever. And it was a guy's walking down the street, and he goes across the street and he gets hit by a car, and he bam, and he lands, and he's all twisted up like the Family Guy twisted up guy laying there. And another guy runs up to him and goes, "Are you doing all right?" And he goes, "I get by." And that was the funniest Jewish joke. So you could put together the funniest Jewish joke, the funniest Hispanic joke.
Do you think it's possible to have a funniest joke?
No, I think it's all subjective. Just like, some people aren't funny to me. Some people are funny. I don't, everyone has their own thing. Some people love Jeff Dunham. I think it's hysterical what he does. And, they yell out requests. Can you do the Taliban bit again? Can you do it again? He could I bet he could actually, with his crowd he has, and the billions he makes off of it, he could actually do the same one over. "We're going to do it again for the lady in the back who was in the bathroom." And they'd all sit there and scream wildly at the same thing.
Patton Oswalt was just here, and he was talking about a show he did at a casino in Washington, and how it was 400 of the drunkest people he's ever seen in his entire life, and that was the crowd.
Really?
And he said he walked out, and as soon as he walked out, people started recognizing him and started yelling out like films and TV shows that they've seen him in. And he said he spent 30 minutes not telling a single joke, just saying, "Yep, I was that guy from Ratatouille," and the crowd would go wild. And he said it was the best show he's ever done without telling a single joke.
No, and that's it. That's the whole scam.
People just love recognizing people, I think.
When we were, Doug and I were overseas, we went over to Japan and Korea because they did think that's just telling me. It's just, you could go out on stage, you could go, "Hey, Taco Bell," and they'd be like, "Ah, my God, Taco Bell, that's amazing. Any local breakfast, you go, hey, how about Ponderosa Steakhouse? Ah! And then, Krispy Kreme donuts. Oh my God. And then you go Burger King, and they just go quiet. And they go, we have a Burger King. I go, oh shit. Sorry, I guess I should read about my local references.
I like that.
But they did. They went crazy if you made any reference to anything. I'd like to mention Denny's. They'd be like, oh, Denny's. I'm like, Denny's? Really?
It's a diabetes road tour. I like it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite joke?
My favorite joke?
Yeah.
I think it's got to be Time to a Pig. It's always been funny to me.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You know the joke, right?
Oh,
So this farmer is out in the field, and this guy's driving by, and he looks at him, and he slows down, and he watches, because the farmer's taking this pig, and he lifts him up, and he lets him eat an apple out of a tree. And he sets him back down, picks up another pig, lifts him up, lets him eat an apple out of a tree. And he sits down. So the business guy drives up and goes, hey, excuse me. He goes, this your farmer? He goes, yeah. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, I'm feeding apples to my pig. He goes, well, wouldn't it save you time if you just shook the tree and let him eat them off the ground? He goes, well, I guess, but what's time to a pig? And that's the beauty of the whole thing. And it's, to this day, it always makes me laugh. Because the whole point is we're all pigs and we really aren't in that big a hurry. It's what makes me laugh when I watch a guy almost get cream pulling out. And then you see him at the McDonald's drive-thru 5 minutes later. And you're like, you almost died to get a Big Mac.
He's got to get there. He knows the quality goes down after 6 p.m. You got to get there before 6.
Yeah. It was like, you're not in that big hurry. You're not. That's my joke with phones. You're not that important.
Nobody's trying to call you.
No.
Nobody ever calls me.
No, you're not that important.
Now, I call my girlfriend now, because she'll text me and I'll call her, and she always thinks something's wrong. She always like, what are you calling me for? Like, she feels like I'm like something happened.
No, and that's it. And this, I said, this is the breakdown.
Like
Even my wife, God love her, she knows my stance against phones and everything else. But if she needs to get a hold of me, she can call. And obviously, if I pick up, she will not be the one person that goes, hey, where are you? I'm clearly at home because I don't have a cell phone. I'm in the yard or I'm in the bathroom. You figure it out. But I'm not at the mall, so I'm not picking you up anything.
But you have a cordless phone. So
yeah, that's what I said. I can be within probably a 30 feet radius.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I could be getting the mail or in the back cutting wood. But yeah, that's it.
Just standing on the street.
So
testing out the length.
So she will call and she'll think, but now she's got an habit where she'll call and say, hey, call me back at work. Because she's at this line. I know, or call her, just not at work, but whatever. Just call her back.
Yeah.
But I go, see, the whole point of a message machine is you can leave me a question on what it is you're calling about. Because now I have no idea. Is your hair on fire? Did your best friend die? Is something going on? So then I call and then I get her machine. Well, I was busy with the client then. I go, I know, but if you'd have told me what it was, if it was time sensitive, take the turkey out of the fridge. I mean, do something.
Well, she could have called and...
It's a message machine. You're leaving a message. I already know you called thanks to caller ID. You don't need to say I called.
She may have wanted to call you to say, hey, I'm going to lose my hearing in 3 minutes. And you would never know. You would call and she would not hear it ring.
No, and it'd be like...
Time wasted.
Unbelievable. I'm going to light a fireworks off inside. I think it's a bad idea, but we're going to do it. Call me back.
You have 15 seconds before it goes off.
Call me back. Yeah.
I like that.
No.
I'll tell you my favorite joke. This is my favorite joke. I think I heard this joke when I was like 11, and I've loved it ever since. So a guy and a girl meet in a bar, and they really hit it off. And the bar's about to close, and the girl says, hey, how about we go back to my place? And the guy says, all right, but I just want to warn you, I've been accused of being too kinky in the past by my other girlfriends. And she says, hey, you know what? I'll show you kinky. Just come back with me. They go back to her place. They go into her apartment. She has a big German Shepherd. The German Shepherd's jumping all over the guy, and she says, hey, the dog's fine. Get comfortable. I'm going to go change. I'll be right out. 10 minutes later, she comes out of the bedroom wearing all latex. She's got a cat o' nine tails whip, and she's like, all right, I hope you're ready. And the guy's putting his jacket on. He's about to leave. And she's like, well, I thought we were going to, have some fun. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, well, I fucked your dog and shit in your purse, so I'm going to go now.
Okay.
So that's my favorite joke of all time.
That's it. See, that's why I said that would probably not, the Science Friday guys would not probably put that in the top.
They probably would not put that on
100,000.
But I think so. I think it says a lot about people.
Yeah. No.
And dogs.
No, and that's it. That's what I said. Everyone has their own subjective jokes. That's it's funny. I mean, there's one joke that it's funny to me, but I'll tell people I watch their face because a guy walks into a liquor store and he goes, hey, I need a bottle of wine. And the guy behind the counter goes, "Oh, we have some nice Syrahs. We have some Merlots." He goes, "Do you consider to find Cabernet?" He goes, "Oh, I don't care about that. I'm just hitting the lady with the bottle." See? So some people would be offended by that. Other people would go, "That's an idea. That's a good plan." Some women use sex as a weapon, and some guys use a weapon to get sex. See? It all equals out. It's about fairness.
How many flies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know.
2, but I don't know how they got in there.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is how you can tell it's sunny in Alaska. We're no longer talking about dead things in the road. Or we're like, hey, we're sitting on a bus joking. It's sunny out.
We're not wondering if we're going to die on the way home.
No. This is beautiful. If I die on the way home today, I'm good with it.
This is fine.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm not riding a motorcycle home. Should be fine.
It's another year. I forgot to put the GoPro up in the back there. See how that's all green now?
Oh, yeah.
That literally was this brown buds 4 days ago. We had that rain on Tuesday, but so now it turns into complete jungle. And then it becomes actually more jungly. All these weird ferns grow up back there.
Do you have, is there any homeless people that walk
No,
around
we
back
don't
there?
have any. We have a pretty good neighborhood watch. Yeah, once they start milling around and circling like the dog does, a dog before he lays down. No, yeah, some of these are original owners along here. Since 1954.
They don't put up with shenanigans.
No, they've been doing this a long time. I get that you'd like to live next to my place for free, but you're not happening. No, they'll turn hoses on them and they'll do all do all
hoses
this.
on them.
Yeah, just sprinkle them, rain on them. A little bleach in the water, just a little bleach in the water there. Spray it on their stuff.
So you're telling me I could sleep here and get a free shower? All right.
Yeah, it'll be bleach water, and then sometimes we'll put some more acetones in it, and yeah, but nothing will hurt the greenbelt. I'm more worried about the guy on the greenbelt than we are. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this neighborhood.
No, it's good. And there's softball field right down there. That's what you forget. If you go down there, that's the bike trails right there. Softball field's right there. Hockey stadium's over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am centrally located. 2 hospitals right there.
Two hospitals.
Yeah.
I like
Unfortunately, no healthcare right here. There's no healthcare right in this area.
Well, why would you need it?
This
is paradise.
Exactly. That's what I said. I won't lift anything over 30 pounds. And
okay. I feel like we need to move because we live in a condo, in like a condo neighborhood. It's the worst.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I hate it so much. And our neighbors, we got a letter the other day from our homeowners association that said it's come to our attention that you have an aggressive animal living in your home, and that people have complained.
Is this your girlfriend?
No, I think
okay. Good.
We have like a 5-pound Chihuahua who is aggressive, but she's 5 pounds. Unless you're a premature baby, you're perfectly safe.
You're being attacked by a Hebrew national.
And I think so. Our the only person I could think who would have complained is our neighbor. One day I took our dog out in the morning, and it's the morning time. I'm putting her on the grass. I didn't put a leash on her, and so she's doing her business, and then the guy walks out. Our neighbor walks out, and she is startled, and so she starts barking at him, and I grab her, and he's scared. He's frightened because he's never seen a dog or something. I don't know.
It doesn't
matter.
Condo people, man.
And I apologize.
He's never seen a can opener either.
And then he told the association,
exactly. It's snitchy. It's like Russia.
Doesn't he? Snitches get stitches.
No. Why don't you go? Hey, I know what you said, motherfucker. Why don't you stab him? Hurt him. Here, you want some tricks? I'll give you some tricks.
I'm more of a passive aggressive.
No, crazy glue some shit on him.
Okay, well I could do that too.
No, yeah.
So we got this letter that
spray him
says,
with bleach water. It's
come to our attention that your dog runs around unattended, charging people. And I for half of that's true. She does charge people, but I'm watching the whole time.
Put a GoPro on your dog. That's what I would do if I had that complaint, and say, "Here's the day in my dog's life. He's charging his balls a lot, but the rest he's pretty much passive."
So I got to get out of there. I got to get out of this.
No. So how long's the lease? How long's the lease for?
Well, my girlfriend owns the place, so we're there.
This is the most awkward story I've ever heard.
She owns the place, but I gotta get out. I want to move into this neighborhood because I feel like
this is a great neighborhood.
Nobody's gonna tell on me. I'm not gonna get a letter that says like, "Oh, hey, we heard you're misbehaving."
We watch out for each other here.
Yeah.
We go, "Hey, there's a cop. You want to come out?" Oh, did I ever tell you the story about we had the eagle watch in our neighborhood?
Eagle watch.
Yeah, because we have little dogs. So if there's anyone spots an eagle, there's a whole chain of us that will call each other and leave messages saying, "You have a small dog. There's eagles out."
Oh, I like that.
Well, one time I'm doing it, and we had just moved in here, and we have 3. At that time we had 2 chihuahuas. No, 1 chihuahua. We just had Cyril, but he looks like a rat.
Sure.
So 100% eagle. And they called and left a message that said, "Hey, there's an eagle." how you use a message machine, I might add. Not call me back. This
Call me back
this
as
is
a
Clara, your neighbor. Call me back.
Ah,
She
Smokey,
said,
call me back.
just so you know, there's an eagle out. So when you get this, make sure you call the next person on the list, and then they call the next person. They go. I listened to it and I go, yeah. And then something came up. I don't know. I have ADD. I'm not autistic, but I have ADD.
You didn't fulfill your part.
I forgot to call the next lady, so no one called from the chain on. And I went, oh my God, what if somebody's dog gets eaten? They'll be like, I swear I called you. Are you sure?
That's the great thing about voicemail. Nobody knows if you heard it or not.
No, and that was the thing. But it was just one of those things where I went, my God, I broke the chain, dude.
But you might have to like throw cereal in the woods and be like,
Stick-
yeah, I got my dog too. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cyril's gone. Cyril's gone, dude. You know what? It's weird. When he was dropping your dog off, my dog fell out. He's just
Found
fine.
him.
He's
Found
fine. They both got swooped. Yeah.
A greedy eagle tried to take two. Got to drop one. Yeah, I like that. I like a neighborhood where people look out for each other.
It is. It's good, though. And that's like, I mean, they'll have garage sales where they go free to locals, like to the zip code. No, you know how you
like
put
that,
stuff
yeah.
out on the corner? They'll put free to anybody like on these 3 streets. And you go, oh, and then I wonder if that's not just to encourage somebody to take their crap. 4 free snow tires if you live on these 3
You
streets.
feel like it's exclusive.
Yeah, then you're all sitting there like, fuck that, I'm taking these snow tires. You go, I was going to throw them away anyway, so take it. Like you're tricking them. But no, I've seen that. They said Lucian or whatever, if you want this, free. And desk, old metal desk. There's always metal desks in this neighborhood. But a lot of home
Not in my neighborhood.
A lot of home offices. No, that's what I'm saying. You're in a condo area.
If there's something outside, like a garage sale, they get mad. They're, hey, you live in this neighborhood? Don't look at this stuff. We don't want to hear.
Yeah, we've had reports that you were waving a foam rubber number 1 around on the Super Bowl. And yeah, we can't have that. We cannot have that. I think we all agreed to this when you
heard
moved
you were cooking some Indian food, and we can't have that here.
But yeah, that's actually really funny. So are there other weird rules? Because I know they have that one where they always go after military guys. They put a flag up that they, for my fallen brothers, and they go, yeah, it's part of our condo thing. You can't put that up there. And I do agree with it to a point.
We've got a Sudanese.
But when you get to
feel bad.
When you get to the ones like in Arizona, they had them where they picked the color of your house. You could only paint yours that color. And then they said if you're going to do any yard stuff, they approved if you could put a cactus or anything in your front yard. I go, at what point do they help you pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't do that.
No, it's
like,
terrible.
screw you.
I don't like it. I just want to live in a place where I can paint my house whatever I want.
New Jersey.
My dog can bite whoever she wants to bite.
New Jersey, that was the lawsuit I just saw in New Jersey, was they fought them over having a garden in the front yard. They turned into a garden for a garden, and they won. They finally beat the homeowners association in the state Supreme Court, but it went all the way to state Supreme Court. They kept them, and then. But what's funny is they're the garden state, and that was what the lady was arguing. She goes, "We're the garden state, and I can't have a garden."
If anything, I'm more in New Jersey than anybody here.
As you know, brotherly love won't be happening in Philly.
I don't know who these. I don't even know who the homeowner association is. I need to start going to the meetings.
You do. You need to know who these people are.
I'm going to go to the meeting because I think they're just other people who live in the neighborhood.
That's how it works. No, they're the people with nothing else to do. This is what happens with all the community service. They're the people that have nothing but time. And they change all our lives. They can ban a brown jug from going in somewhere convenient for you. They can stop you.
Well, I work at a different service.
They can close down a fire department for you. They can close down all the different things. And it's all done through the community level. But these are the people that will go. Same with the volunteers at the voting. You ever go in there?
Yeah.
It's one divorced lady and 15 blue-haired ladies going, how do you say your name again? I go, it's like Hitler. Like Hitler without the H. And they're like, oh my, he was a bad man. And you go, yes, he was.
But women like a bad boy.
A lot of people think it was because of gluten. I haven't heard that yet. I bet you haven't heard a lot of things, you crazy old bat. Why are you running our elections? I couldn't see any fraud going on here. Well, the man took all the ballots. Where'd he take them? I don't know. He had a red tie on, so I knew he was official. You're a stupid.
You gave him back 20 minutes later.
You're an idiot, and you shouldn't be in charge of our elections.
Yeah, I gotta get involved, but I'm gonna take control of this homeowner association. I don't know how. I don't own the home. I have nothing to do with it.
No, it sounds like, you're actually the problem with this whole community.
I am.
You and your crazy dog.
I'm a vagrant. Me and my dog just...
So is that your dog? Yeah.
My girlfriend knew I wanted to get a dog, so she got this dog. But
this is after you moved in with her. So this is a new dog to the condo?
No.
Or you had it at your place?
No, she had the dog. The dog has always lived at her place for like.
So never
3
been a
years.
problem until you came along and waved him in front of the neighbor.
Never been a problem until our neighbor started like spilling about how he was scared of a tiny dog. So he's the problem. He's got to go.
We used to, okay, and this isn't a real thing we did. Is when we were in Arizona, we were in an apartment, and they said, if you get 3 noise complaints, you're evicted. Which I don't know if legally it'd hold up, but again, once you're in an apartment situation, it's easy to evict you because we didn't want you. You're either a shit bag or you're not.
Yeah.
But that was their rule. So the joke I always told was, well, if you move into one of these places, immediately call everyone around you, call them in twice. That way, if they call you in once, you just got to call once on them and they're out. But you got to immediately preemptive strike with 2 calls each. So I say we set this guy up.
Okay, I like that.
So yeah, so we will.
He doesn't have a dog.
But what are the rules? What's the one rule that would get you in a lot of trouble there? Like flags on the side of your house.
Painting his house a different color.
That'd be awkward. We don't like to work that much.
Parking is a huge issue.
We could move his car. I got a car jack.
Okay.
Two 5-ton jacks. We pick them up.
So he's got 3 cars.
Okay.
And
had 3 cars.
And there's a curb in front of our
parking curb
between our house. No, it's parking, but it's only 2 spots and they're sought after. So he's always trying to get one of those spots, and then another neighbor around will take the other one. So now what we've been doing is parking there to hopefully make sure he does not have a spot there. He has to park like in guest parking and walk.
Nice. Okay. So now we got him in guest parking.
Yeah, we got him in guest parking.
Mm-hmm.
So his car's alone.
So now what we do is that we get him in guest parking, and then what we do is we find out what he's wearing and stuff, and we mock it up and we'll just take a poor grainy video at night when he has to walk back, but we'll take a picture of it appears he's publicly urinating in the guest parking. But it'll just be from the back. It'll be from the back, and then when he walks by, we'll film his face, and it'll be like he just urinated in guest parking. I don't know what kind of wild animals, but he was very aggressive when I confronted him.
Very aggressive.
Much like a chihuahua if he was startled.
I think he eats a lot of asparagus,
yes.
Stinking up the guest parking.
And yeah, we'll run I ran DNA tests already. Here's the forms. This is clearly...
I have a friend who works at a WorkSafe. He tested positive for methamphetamines.
Yeah. And how old is this guy?
Late 30s.
Wow, and that big of a fucking prick?
Yeah.
What a douchebag.
Yeah.
Is he part of that whole Life Church thing or something?
I know, he probably is.
Yeah, he plays softball and goes to a fake church.
I would assume.
Yeah, that fake church thing is starting to really annoy me. People keep going, have you ever heard about that? No, it's not what you think. No, it's exactly what I think. It sounds culty.
If your church hasn't been around for at least 500 years.
No, but the whole point of it, what everyone will pitch you on is, it's not like a church. I go, then it's not a church.
Then what is it?
Well, it's not. You don't understand. It really has helped me.
If it's not like a church.
How has it helped you?
It's a kickball team.
It is. They know they have soccer and kickball and yeah, they it's kind of like, it sounds like how pedophiles pick up kids is what it sounds like. They're like, hey, dude, you want to go?
Good marketing is good marketing.
Hey, you want to go, John? You want to go behind the school and have a cigarette? Come on, let's go. Hey, have I told you about the Lord Jesus Christ? Oh, these are fucking harsh, huh? It's camel for you. You know who else likes camels? Muslims. Want to go play some soccer? You know, it's actually the nation's biggest sport. Not ours, but most. Yeah. We call it football. Yeah. It was like, oh my God, I'm Canadian. No, I don't know. But I get it. They're all fringy. The Baha'i faith was the closest I came to a fringe group. When we were in LA, we hung out with the Baha'i guys.
Sure, they're nice people.
They're nice people, yeah. Baha'is,
they're very accepting.
Yeah.
They anybody can come hang out.
No, and that was the whole point. And I went, this is passive aggressive. I get it. Somebody's gonna put a hand on your knee, but it's but it's gonna be slow. It's not a Russian touch. Yeah. So that was good. But then this whole new one where they're like, oh no, we're like the mall, dude. We're all cool like the mall. I go, the malls are dying. So how are you cool like the mall?
I don't like these like giant mega churches where it's,
No, and that's what these are connected to those.
They have like the guitar service on Wednesday nights and
but they're doing rock guitar.
Yeah,
hey, dude, you want to play some rock? We're going to we'll do some Dio, and then we're going to do a couple religious ballads. What do you think? And I go, you sound like a pedophile again. You're starting to sound very pedophile-y.
Hold it down.
Hi, is that cool, kids? Kids? This isn't like a church at all, is it? Is it? No, it's not at all. Here, sign this. Sign it. I don't know.
Bring your parents. Tell
Churches.
them how much do your parents make a year? Yeah, bring your parents.
Yeah, no, and I'm just like, oh, but the whole pitch is so horrible. It's not like a church. I go, well, is it a church? And they go, yeah, yeah. You sound like the girl trying to get me to sign up for marijuana.
Well, we don't pay taxes, so technically it is a church.
Yeah. But you know what's cool? We have a lot of pizza parties, and you're allowed to have beer. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Yeah. So I don't know. What else? Oh, we got the what's her name? Speaking of churchies, the fair just signed the Scroggy Bottom Boys. No, the Duck Dynasty is coming to our state fair.
What do they do?
They don't actually do anything. They're just going to be at our state fair. We paid them like we would if we brought up a band,
Chilling.
like Bachman Turner Overdrive. Instead, we're going to have religious folk tell you why faggots are so bad.
That sounds like fun.
Isn't that a state-run thing? We're bringing up a religious group that's known for fucking hate crimes, and we're gonna put them at our state fair?
Well, I think they pay taxes. The Duck Dynasty guys.
Oh no, I don't mind if they pay taxes. I'm saying,
So
why
they're
are they
not a
at our
church.
state fair? Why don't we bring up?
Well, we've brought up.
Let's.
We brought up Jeff Dunham. He's not any worse.
But see, they don't
But
actually.
he has a skill.
They're not actually entertainers. They're just religious zealots that are kind of pushing their agenda under the guise of an unregulated duck market.
True. Have you seen?
Good luck, Cabela.
You've seen the pictures of them before the show. Have you seen that?
No,
it's
I
like
don't.
One of the big things about them is like.
Ironically, I'm not a big follower.
It was all over online how there's like pictures of them. No, they don't have the big beards. They're not wearing camo. They're all wearing like pastel button-up. They look like any normal like upper middle class.
Oh yeah, that's
family
when they were
hanging out at the
making
beach.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, and now they're completely different. Now they're very.
No, now they're ZZ
really,
Top.
They're really.
No, I know
cashing
where
in
you
on the
stole it
redneck.
from.
Yeah, they're
You're
really
ZZ
cashing in. Do you think that's?
No, why are they at our state fair? What is their skill they're bringing to the? I don't get
Oh
it.
no, there's nothing.
But it's a state thing that represents us. Why? How do you book? How about I book? I don't know, fucking Jesse Jackson. Have him come up and fucking
that would be a better show.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, you go, well, but I don't understand what do you do to entertain at the fair. I understand him as a public figure.
It's just a celebrity appearance.
But what for what?
We have a new level of celebrity in our world now, where you don't really have to like be a good actor or musician or anything. You could just be a person on TV a lot.
A beard and a bandana is not unique in the
You
valley.
just gotta have a catchphrase.
That's not really unique.
Oh, people don't want unique.
An ankle bracelet's unique. No, but yeah, I just thought that was weird. That was like their big. We booked them for the fair. I go, that's a weird controversy booking, considering they just chucked Michelle Obama from doing a commencement at a high school, and they said, "Oh no, you know, some of our family won't be able to come to the graduation." And they were all illegal Hispanics that were complaining, but I got it. I understood. Some of them won't be allowed in the country either
Because they didn't agree with. Why couldn't they come? Because security or
they everything about it. They said you're going to ruin our graduation. This is our day. How are we ever going to fill out unemployment if Michelle Obama's there? I'm
Weird.
like, unbelievable. She's going to tell us we can't eat cake during the ceremony. I was like, you can't, you little fatties. Jesus Christ.
They earned it by getting straight C's in high school. But it's already sold out, I'm sure. The Duck Dynasty thing, I don't know if there are tickets or what, but I'm sure it's going to sell it immediately.
Oh, I guarantee it will.
It's a valley and weird, so.
Right, yeah. I don't get it. I mean, they're going to...
I'm more excited. Bob Newhart is coming here next year.
Is he really?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I will go to Bob Newhart.
I'm excited to be one of like 50 people there.
No,
I love Bob Newhart.
People love Bob Newhart. You don't realize he had the Bob Newhart show and then he had the other show.
I do realize it. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, but I mean that guy was on TV almost half your life.
His very first,
don't know it.
my whole life he's been on TV.
There you go.
He's
See?
probably
Yeah.
like double my life.
Mm-hmm.
His very first time ever doing stand up was recording his album, The Button Down Mind of Bob Newhart. He won a Grammy for his first time on stage ever.
Yeah, is that awkward?
Incredible.
Yeah, because you usually think you just dry up and go away, but
Yeah.
no.
I've been on stage many times and I have no Grammys.
No, but I mean, have you, did you ever do the thing where you pretend to talk to somebody on the phone?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna steal that.
Mm-hmm.
The bus driver in training. That's another one I'm gonna steal.
Oh, no, and that's the thing. When you listen to that, those are such classics that you went, it was such a weird technique where you could hear the other end of the conversation.
Mhm.
He was a ventriloquist without a puppet.
And
He would hold his hand up and go,
it's one of those things now where you're just like,
well-
that is so simple. And it's like, why didn't anybody else do that? It's brilliant.
no, and that's and he was such a mousy guy. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It does same with Woody Allen. Remember, I have the original one, whatever, stand up Woody Allen,
Mhm.
and you listen to it today, and it's just as funny today. And that's when you go, I don't care what you say about anybody. I don't care. I go, if it's that long a time.
Yeah, that long, and it's still funny. Is Woody Allen has those perfectly structured jokes that are just hits them perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Barney Miller was another show where you watch that and
I
you
never
go,
seen Barney
yeah.
Miller.
So you used to be able to get on YouTube for free. I watched the entire everything I remember from a kid. I watched all that with all the special, Christmas episodes, everything. I watched it all in one sitting. I got it all done, and I went, that was an amazing show. But that was the beauty of binging. You could binge back then. Now you have to do it with made-up TV shows. Vampires are coming to get your gladiator, Clarice.
Kevin Spacey is Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah. No, and that's the made for the TV thing. I think is really almost hit his mark. You see how few shows they renewed this year?
Yeah, I read something like, the show About a Boy on NBC, which I've never seen. I don't watch a lot of TV, but that's apparently like the first show in 2 years at NBC to get a second season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so these people like go, hey, dude, I'm on TV, a thing, and now it's just cannon fodder. They just throw you in a meat grinder and go, oh yeah. You were on for 1.5 seasons. Yeah. And then you go, now you're back in the hopper, and you're going to interviews going, hey, do you remember me? I was just on that show. And they go, I never saw it. Yeah. There's only 153 other shows.
But I love your podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you're doing great. But yeah, I don't get where we're headed with entertainment wise. There's so much to choose from. Like podcasts, you find, oh, have you heard this one? And you go and listen to them. And you got to be really selective because,
Who listens to this?
No one listened to it.
I looked up our page that Chaille set up, and it shows how many downloads they have. We're hitting the 70s.
Yeah.
It's like, who are these 70 people listening to?
No, and that's exactly what I'm telling you.
I'm sure if there was like a map, it could show us like what part of the world these people are in. They're all probably in like Spain.
That would be the coolest thing in the world, wouldn't it? If you could see it and you're going, wow, we're huge in Japan.
I bet in Uzbekistan, if that even exists anymore, we are celebrities.
Yeah, and they're like, oh,
there's probably like a group of people sitting around old like iHome iPod speaker just laughing their ass off to this.
Well, I was recently broached about getting our numbers way up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What are we?
We could go through the roof.
Can we get that?
We just got to read 3 lines verbatim every week.
Is it from Adam and?
At some point here, Matt Becker and John Norris don't understand that either the batteries went out or they kicked a cable out, but the podcast stops for a minute, so I'm dropping in a plug for the Doug Stanhope podcast. At DougStanhope.com, we never kick out plugs. Our batteries are always fresh, so tune into that. And now, back to Near the Wild, nearly already in progress.
All right. So again, if you are staying at the Beverly Hilton, use the promo code Near the Wild, and you'll get you'll stay for free.
Yeah, and you'll room service and
free custard.
Yeah, and pool cleaning daily.
All right.
Unless you're with somebody who's not your wife, then I'd look out.
Yeah, look out for stones.
Yeah. Hey, how about the World Cup being held in Brazil too? That's the other one. They said they're going to try to increase security, but do you see last week what happened?
No, what happened?
Somebody threw a toilet from the top of the stands and hit a fan from the opposing team in the head.
Well, you got to expect that.
I know, but they said we need more. We're going to need more security for the World Cup. And I go, no, you need less toilets for the World Cup. Because I don't know what a security guard do if a toilet's coming down. Is he going to jump in front of it like Secret Service?
How do they get the toilet? In that position, did they rip it out from the...
I think it's kind of like tipping over those little energy-efficient cars in San Francisco. You just do it with a group of people.
Was it a stadium toilet? Did they rip it out?
Yeah, they ripped it out
and it in.
Chucked it, and it hits a guy in the head, and they show it on the video, and he's dead. They didn't give his name.
I like the idea of them sneaking a toilit in.
This is
a special. It's a handicap seat.
Hey, what do you got in your bag? Oh, nothing. His stadium seat. This is my stadium buddy. But yeah, that's just the idea. The World Cup, I think, is going to be the one to watch because soccer is so boring. But this sounds like it could turn into a melee.
Don't even have the cameras pointed at the game, pointed at the stands.
And Brazil's supposed to win. So when Brazil gets knocked out, you tell me Germany's going to be...
Whether they win or get knocked out, either way, I'm sure there's going to be riots.
But they're supposed to win. That's the whole problem. In your home country, you're supposed to win. When you lose, look what happened in Russia. When
they took over.
we
lost the medal race. We're taking over.
When they were behind in the medals, they started locking doors and shutting down phones, and it got ugly. So I just want to go home.
Rio's got the World Cup, and then they have the Olympics in 2016, right?
Oh yeah,
man, this is gonna be. Sports just got interesting to me.
Yeah, no, I mean it's on. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a fun summer. So,
well, we will podcast more throughout the summer, and we'll tell you more about Rio de Janeiro
and the Alaska greenhouse effect, which we believe is in full effect. The glaciers are officially melting now at rates that they've never seen before.
Get rid of them. Move on.
That's it.
They clutter up the world.
That's it. Oceanfront is only a couple days away.
All right. From Near the Wild, I'm John Norris.
I'm Matt Becker, sitting in a bus somewhere in Alaska.
Goodbye.
You've been listening to the Near the Wild podcast with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska on Matt Becker's Backyard Bus. Engineered by me, Chaille.